And welcome back, everybody. Purple shirt goes very well in Montana. They like purple here. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Montana loves purple. So this load I'm picking up, I don't even know what kind of load it is. In my notes, it says it's samples from a farm going to another farm. They said it's very light. It's usually just a couple of boxes of some sort of samples. Going to another farm, in a lab in some other farm. So it's kind of like from farm to farm, lab to lab, maybe. I don't know, I've never done this one before. Never done such a load before, so I don't even know what to expect and what to tell you guys what it's going to be like. So, whatever it'll be. Picking up 200 miles away from Missoula. I dropped off that other load, so I got 200 deadhead to pick it up, and then like 560 or something like that loaded miles, and it all delivers today still. Correct. So I got a boogie on down the road, grab it, get it delivered. So we'll see what kind of farm products it is. Maybe it's milk, maybe it's soil, maybe it's fertilizer, maybe it's, I mean, there's a lot of maybes. You never know. Maybe seeds. I don't know. I guess whatever it is, they're going to be happy because it's going to get done. And done right. Folks, I made it to the farm. Stuff was sitting right there. This is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. They said this guy's got to ride upright, which when I drive, everything rides upright. Everything's always strapped in, so I got a strap around the top. Hold those, and I got one right here. So this is not going anywhere. And of course, throughout the trip, we're going to be checking on all this stuff too, to make sure. I think this stuff is, I believe, milk samples. Otherwise, I don't know, you know. I mean, they got the whole Department of Homeland Security inspection stuff, so I'm not sure what this is all about, but anyways. And that must be their house over there, because when I pulled in here, they were right behind me, and these guys just showed me where it was. I couldn't really even grab the camera, so on the way to delivery. So I got loaded and then decided that I want a chicken sandwich from Wendy's. I saw Wendy's on my way out to the freeway. So I stopped by Wendy's. It says their lobby's closed. They got a sign, use the drive-thru, because there's not enough employees. Believe this? I'm loading up ice in my cooler. That's what I'm doing right now. So not enough employees. They can't have a lobby open. I'm like, man, you know, I really want a chicken sandwich from there. It's kind of more gourmetish. Then I look, Burger King is across the street, sort of. So I come to Burger King, they have the same exact sign happening, that use the drive-thru because lobby's closed. So guess what? And it says, not enough employees, please use the drive-thru, our lobby's closed. People don't want to work these days. They get all this free money, and then I have to go to Albertsons and buy chicken this way. I guess I got ice, I got more water, and I got a couple energy drinks for myself. Maybe that worked out for the best. I don't know why, but obviously it didn't work out with Burger King or anything. This is Belgrade, Montana, guys. Belgrade, Montana. Right by, what is it, Bozeman? Belgrade's by Bozeman, right? By Bozeman, yes. Had to check because I always get the Billings and Bozeman messed up. So, I got me a seafood salad, 1 pound of this, and I got 3 legs and 3 wings for myself. That should last me the whole trip, all the way until delivery. So, let's roll. 14 miles left to my destination, and supposedly I'll get unloaded tonight still, so that's a happy note. What's happened throughout this trip is I already changed out my front passenger side tire today on the way. After I hit the deer last year, I should have changed the shock and the lower control arm, but I never have done it, and just kept on driving. I got a new tire back then at that point as well, so I just drove it to the ground pretty much, and it became a bit too uncomfortable to drive as far as like vibration goes, because it, you know, it ate out every other tread was like deeply eaten out on the outside and on the inside, so it got a bit too annoying for me. So I swapped it out on the way in Kellogg. And then the other part is I lost power here on the outside, just right out of Pasco, so had to pull over and shut the van off and restart it a couple of times and try to go. Finally start going. My old one used to do the same thing too. Once it was hot, I don't know what it is, the heat has something to do with it or what it is, but it would do it, you know, more in the summertime than anything. I'd have to pull over, shut it off, wait a minute, and then start it back up and keep on going, and then it would do just fine. Otherwise it'd go into limp mode and I'd lose power. I'd drive, but you know, with very minimal power, and maybe get up to like 60-65 miles an hour at very maximum, and that's it. So gotta figure out why I'm going into limp mode. And I bet if I check the code, if I got a code, I'm sure it's gonna say that my fuel rail pressure is either too high or too low. Usually it's gonna be too high, because maybe not enough. I'm thinking maybe it's my fuel filter. I do have one with me just in case as well to change it out, but hopefully it's not going to get to that point. We'll see. 11 miles to my delivery. After this, I have to move to Ellensburg and do a medical pickup for tomorrow and take it to Seattle area, but that's going to be another video. So stay tuned. We're going to deliver this stuff. I'm going to ask what it is. I wonder if it's milk samples or what kind of samples these are. Just curious, you know. What's the
go up by the river here, all the way? Or
no, it took me like 25 miles, 20 miles on the side and then 10 miles this way. So like 25, 30 miles. We just went around, we didn't even see anything. But it was an oil, I looked it up on the news, it was an oil truck that spilled and they have a bunch of oil on the road.
Oh my God.
At least nobody died,
yeah,
you know.
Exactly. At least
that's
everybody's
the main
okay.
Okay, if you can sign and print for me,
Yeah.
sign here and print down there. That's all we really need.
So driving back?
I have to be in Ellensburg in the morning, so I gotta go to Ellensburg.
How far is it from here?
130 miles. You want a copy?
Yeah. Can I get more?
Yeah, take that one.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you much.
Thank you. Drive safe.
So what I picked up and delivered from the farm to the lab, you guys won't believe. I hauled all kinds of loads, all kinds of freight. This kind of freight I've never hauled before. What do you think it is? It's bull sperm and cow eggs to the lab. So they were testing how good the sperm is and how in the eggs. I don't know what they test over there.
Turn left on South Chestnut Street.
They test something. So anyways, why I didn't tell you guys that last night is because I started leaving towards today's pickup, and what happened was I lost power to the van, got all kinds of codes for turbo, for intake valves and all that kind of stuff. I pulled over, I messed with some of my connections, I prayed, and this has happened before when something obvious is wrong and you pray and God answers your prayer and he fixes stuff for you. And I did, I had zero power. I mean, I could go really, really slow, but in the long run, I came to Yakima, or not to Yakima, but from Ellensburg, I drove to the whole Yakima Pass, which is all hilly and everything, those big, long hills. So I made it here, and thank God for that. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the bell button so you don't miss a new video. And I'm going to start a new one right now so you guys have a new one. New load means new video. and I'll explain everything to you now. God bless.